Hello everyone, I'm Ditta and today I'm doing my February wrap-up video because I've read some books and I want to talk about them. So the first book I've read this month was The Program. The Program is the first book in a duology and the second book, The Treatment, will be released upcoming April. So I'm really excited for that release. I think this was a really nice book. The characters were relatable and convincing. I really liked Chloe and James. On the other hand, the premises was in the start a bit hard to believe. But that wasn't really a problem because I think the story was so good that the premises didn't really matter later on for the story. I just really liked how everything went and what it was about. So I could live with the premises not being totally believable. The story is about a world in which depression is contagious, and when you get depressed they will wipe out your memory, what is really sad, and I don't want that ever to happen to me, but they wipe out your memories. The story made me really think about memories, since I think they really make you who you are. So it made me think about who you are and what your memories mean to you, which I really like, because I like books that make me think. I would recommend this book if you like dystopian science fiction novels, but I have to warn you, this book can make you pretty emotional. For me, it could make me really frustrated and sad, but on the other hand, it could really make me happy and enjoy the book. It was a really good book, and I liked it. The second book I've read this month actually wasn't a book I picked out myself. That is because it is a German book, and normally I don't like to read German books at all. But I only do it because I have to for school. But this book contains a beautiful story, and I have to admit that I liked it. The book is called App in Paradise, and it is written by Tobias Alcesa. I think that is how you pronounce it. If I'm not pronouncing it right, I'm sorry. The story is about a boy called Fabian who wants to respect his grandfather's last wish. His grandfather wanted his ashes to be strewn into the ocean, because his grandfather had the best time of his life near the sea. Fabian's parents and grandmother, however, don't want to do that. So Fabian secretly travels to the sea with his grandfather's ashes, together with the girl he meets later on in the story. I think this book is a great message because it is about fulfilling someone's last wish. So I really liked that part about the book and the message. The German isn't that hard in this book, so if you read German books at all, you could give this one a try. It's the best German book I've read so far. The third, fourth and fifth book I've read this month are all part of the Delirium series. The first part I read in January, and that is I'm number 4. The books I read this month are The Power of 6, which is part 2, The Rise of 9, which is part 3, and The Fall of 5, which is part 4. There will be a part 6, that will be the next release, and that will be called The Revenge of 7. As you might have noticed, based on the covers, I've read the books in Dutch. That is because I've got the first one as a gift. Here it is. And I thought I would just go with that. I will buy the others in Dutch too. I mean, I can read it, no problem. And I can't really tell you about what happens in the parts I've read this month, because that might spoil part 1 for you. But the series is about an alien race from Lorien, which is being attacked by another mean alien race who wants to destroy their planet and wants to destroy the Earth. John Smith is number 4, and number 1, 2 and 3 are already killed. There are 6 remaining because they came with 9 from Lorien as a child. The remaining are spread around the globe, hoping not to be killed by the medieval race. However, they are the only hope for the survival of their planet, their race, and of course, or Earth. So that's what it is about, and I really like the series this far till this the parts I read. I don't know about the book that has to be released, and I don't really understand all the negative comments they get because I really think they are enjoyable. So that's what I've read from this series. The last book I've read this month is Delirium. Delirium is the first part of a trilogy, and it is about Lena, who lives in a society where love is considered a disease. And everyone who turns 18 is cured. So they can't feel love anymore, the disease, or hatred, or to be honest, any feeling at all, really. But Lena is counting the days till she will get the treatment. She can't wait. She's afraid she will get infected, and when you get infected, they say you will die. You will die because of love. But then, she falls in love and everything is different. Is everything they said to her true? I thought the book was interesting, but also nice, romantic, and exciting. Really exciting, especially in the end. I couldn't stop reading it. I just had to keep reading and reading and reading, and it turned out to be really nice. I read the last page like 3 times because I couldn't fully understand what just happened, and I couldn't let it go. I just wanted to read it again. But yeah, so I read the last page like 3 times. But the main thing is, I don't own the second book, and in the back you have here like this preview of the next book, and I did not want to read it. I really didn't. But I did because I couldn't help myself. I just had to. And now I can't wait to read the next book. And I have to get it, and then I have to read it, and I didn't really want, yeah, I just have to read the second part right now. So these were the books I've read this month. If you have read any of them too, I would like to know what you thought of it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like this video or subscribe to my channel. And I hope you have a great day. Love life and be happy. Goodbye!